wanted to do it to raise awareness and show people like in my school, in my community, about wheelchair basketball.
Have you ever seen or heard of wheelchair basketball?
I have heard of it, yes, and I've seen it. I don't remember where, but I've seen it. I haven't like been at a game, but I think I've definitely seen it on TV. So yeah.
What is one skill that you hope to like learn or like accomplish after the demo?
I am not good at basketball. That's the one sport I'm good at every other sport. So, I mean, just being able to maneuver and be able to maneuver around, and understand, what it's like to be able to use these is going to be very interesting. So.
What is one thing you expect to be the hardest about wheelchair basketball?
I think the hardest is going to be actually maneuvering this and being able to stay away from you guys because you're fast.
Okay, so have you ever seen wheelchair basketball before?
I have. I've just never played, so no. I've seen really cool things though. It's really cool.
Have you ever seen it on TV before?
No, I don't think I have.
How do you feel? Nervous? Excited?
I'm a little nervous because I've never been in a wheelchair before, and y'all have an advantage, so this is really fun though. I'm excited about playing.
And what is one thing that you want to accomplish after playing? Like one skill, maybe?
Maybe learning how to go faster and meeting all of you guys because it's really fun, getting to know you guys.
All right. Have you ever heard of wheelchair basketball?
I have heard of it in the past. I've never really seen a game or watched it in any form, but I knew that it existed in some form.
Have you ever played it before?
No, this is my first time, but I think it'll be a cool experience.
And lastly, are you excited? How do you feel?
Yeah, I think it's cool to get a different perspective, especially I'm 6 feet tall, you can't see now, but when I would normally play basketball, height is kind of a different aspect in that, but I mean with wheelchair basketball it's kind of almost everybody's on the same level, so that doesn't really factor in as much.
So after the demo, what'd you think?
My arms are burning, and it's a lot harder than I expected. Like, I expected it to be hard. I didn't get one shot off. I was kind of just hoping somebody else would, but they didn't.
What was one thing that you learned out of the whole experience?
I think that even if you don't have, like, certain functions and stuff, you can still be able to participate in everything that everybody else can. You just might have to find a different way to do so.
And if someone that you knew, like a friend, was interested in wheelchair basketball and they wanted to try it out, what would you tell them?
Oh, 100% do it. Like, if I could do it with them, I would too, I think, because I think it builds a lot of muscle too. Need those upper arm
That's
muscles.
true, it does. So after the demo, what do y'all think?
It was a lot harder than I thought it would be to like control the ball and move with the wheelchair, but it was pretty fun. I had a good time.
Definitely kept getting blocked by you guys. It was really challenging trying to get around you guys, but overall it was just a fun experience.
What was one skill or one thing that you learned from the whole experience?
I'm not very good at wheelchair basketball, and it's really hard.
It takes practice.
Yes.
The whole point of the thing was just to just have fun. No matter what the challenge is, just always have fun. Just enjoy life how it is. It's an important part.
Dude, that was so much better.
And lastly, if you had one friend that was interested in wheelchair basketball and wanted to try it, what would you tell them?
Definitely go do it. It's a fun experience, and they'd love it.
I get a crew and play wheelchair every Saturday afternoon after school.
All right, thanks, guys. After the whole demo, what did you learn from it?
That this is a lot harder than it looks. I have so much respect for your arms.
Like, how did it impact you as like a person?
I think it made me not completely understand, but at least a little bit more of like how hard it is like to get around and stuff, because I've always been respectful of that, but I've never thought about what it takes to actually you live like this. So
It's a totally different point of view, and I think I really wanted to show that to people and see the opportunities and all that. And lastly, if one friend was like interested in it, they might have had a disability or something, and they were interested in wheelchair basketball, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that it's a lot of fun and they should totally do it, and it's a great way to meet people. I've met all these people and I'm super happy about it. So
What was it like to share wheelchair basketball with people that have never played before?
Fun and crazy.
How has wheelchair basketball impacted your life personally, and maybe as a student?
I guess made me better because it's kept me active.
In the short time that you've played wheelchair basketball, how has it impacted your life?
Well, like being able to travel more, meet people, being more confident. Yeah, that thing I can't pronounce. And so, yeah, just like, and it's really awesome sport. Make me look cooler, which is hard to do, but yeah.
What was it like to share the sport that you love with others who haven't ever played before?
It was just great to see how they reacted playing for the first time and how they were so amazed at what we do and how I think it's so easy and they just find it like really difficult.
What was it like to actually see them in chairs, try to navigate everything?
It's actually quite funny. It's like a comedy show out there. They're just going around and have no idea what to do. It's pretty great.
And just talk a little bit about how wheelchair basketball has impacted your life as a person and maybe even as a student.
I mean, wheelchair basketball has definitely allowed me to meet so many people and have so many opportunities that I would never get to do if I never figured out about the sport. So I'm very grateful about that. And for school-wise, it's helped me relate to other people my age in a way. Yeah.
And if someone was interested in wheelchair basketball, would you tell them to do it?
Do it. Come out. Play for us. We need more people. Let's go.
All right, what was it like to share the sport that you love with others who haven't ever played before?
It felt really good. It felt, I have no words. It felt so good. I can't even say anything. Like, if there's more people that know about it, then the more players are going to play, and it's going to be a bigger competition every single time, and that's what I love. Yeah.
And what was it like to see them, like, you know, in chairs and all that? Funny, like?
It was pretty embarrassing for them, but but at least we got the word out, and we've had fun out there. Even they did, even though they got killed out there. Yeah.
What would you tell someone who's new to wheelchair basketball and really wants to get into it?
Keep practicing. If you really love the sport, keep doing it. That's what I did for 5 years. That's what I'm still going to do for the rest of my life, hopefully. And keep doing what you do.
And how has it impacted you, like your life? Because I know you love it. You play every single day.
I try to practice as many hours as you can a day. I look forward to basketball practice Mondays and Wednesdays. Yeah. I try to get out of school as early as possible just to go to practice. But school over basketball always, because if you can't do school, you can't play basketball. So, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming. I hope you had fun.